This is a solar powered generator from ALLPOWERS. So I believe that in one box we have the solar panels, and then the other box we have the actual generator itself. So we're going to open them up here and see what's inside. All right, so as we're opening the first box here, bag here with a power cable inside. All right, looks like we've got a warranty packet here. And there's our generator. All right, so it's fairly compact, and I would say maybe 20 pounds in weight, around there, 20, 25 pounds maybe. Let's take a look at our second of two boxes. We got different cables and adapters. These flaps here probably are what we use to stand it up at an angle facing the sun. So let's try that out here. All right, so we have our solar panel unfolded and set up facing the most sun exposure we can get. So let's see if we can hook up our generator now, charge it. So we've got it connected, and you see that we've got 105 watts of input, 0 watts of output, 28% charge. So it came already with a partial charge on it. So we're gonna see how long it takes here to get fully charged, and then we'll be back to report on that. All right, so this is day 2 of our solar charging, and we're up to 50%. So it does take a while to charge with the solar panel, fully charge, but we wanted to, probably it's more practical to fully charge it, you know, plugging it in to an electrical source, right, and then maintaining it with solar. But we wanted to see just how long it would take to fully charge with the solar panel. So we're still in the midst of that. So the display is pretty nice here because it tells you that the solar panel is generating 43 watts of input at this present time, with the sun where it is. Earlier this morning, when the sun was just coming up, right at dawn, right, it was showing 0 input. So you can see, based on a little bit of cloud cover now, right, it's decreasing. So that's interesting. All right, so we'll be back in a few hours and see how we're progressing. All right, so let's check our status here and look at our display. All right. right, we are now at 100%. 100% charged. All right, it took quite a while. All right. So then once it's, apparently once it's charged at 100%, it longer continues to charge. All right, so now that we're fully charged, let's go try it out. All right, so our generator is now at 100%, charged it using the solar panels, and now we're back inside and we're gonna test it out. And let's see, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna power on my AC outlets there, all right? And I've got some extension cords here that are running to a refrigerator and a freezer, upright freezer. And so, and then I got a coffee pot, laptop, fan, and an inflator that I'm going to use to test the this DC outlet here, like a cigarette lighter adapter. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to plug in the refrigerator. All right, so you see electricity being drawn now. So let's go check our refrigerator and see if it is on. Yes, it is on. All right. All right, next we're going to plug in the freezer. All right, and I hear the freezer coming on. All right. So let's check the freezer. Yes, the freezer is on. All right, so far so good. All right, so now I've got a fan and a laptop plugged into a backup battery device there, just to give me a couple more outlets. So let's see, so let's plug this in. Okay, let's see here. All right, so our fan's working now. Let's check our laptop here. All right, so there you can see down in the lower right-hand corner, zoom in a bit there, that little lightning bolt on the battery shows that our laptop is charging. All right, so now the last thing I'm going to plug into the AC outlets here is our coffee pot. So there our coffee pot's on. All right, so we've got our coffee, we've got our laptop charging, we've got our fan running, and we've got our refrigerator and freezer powered up and running. All right, so now we're going to check out our USB charging ports here. All right, so turn those on, and I've got a cell phone here, so let's plug that in. All right, so cell phone is now charging. All right, cell phone charging, and then I've got different type of USB here. This is earbuds. All right, so our earbuds are now charging. All right, so those ports are working. All right, and then we've got here, we've got a cigarette lighter type adapter. So let me grab that device here. Got an inflator here. All right, so let's plug that in. All right, so that's plugged in. All right, so that's working. Okay. All right. So those all are working. All right. And so during the course of this video, so we've used about 90, or we're down to 95% capacity, so we've used 5%. All right, saying we've got 3 hours remaining, but that will change as different devices come on and off. All right, so I'm going to turn off the fan here. All right, and so now the last thing that we're going to test here are these wireless charging stations up here. All right, so that's working. All right, so cell phone is now charging. Let's try the other one. Yep, that one's working. All right, so there we go. All right, so we've tested everything. All right, and everything's looking good, working well. All right. Now, one last thing I want to show you is that you can also charge this just from a wall outlet. So you have the option to charge with the solar panel or from just regular power. And so let me unplug these. All right, so on this side of the generator, there's a panel here where you can plug in the AC power. All right, so you plug in our power, and so now you can see the input, right? 322 watts of input, and so now it's charging. So of course it's going to charge much faster this way than using solar. And then over here on this side, I wanted to show you, you can actually stack multiple units. So there's cables, so you can have more than one of these stacked and connected to increase your capacity. All right, so everything's working as expected. Nice and compact generator. Really glad to have this.